Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another board game night. We're playing Pandemic again here with Briarstone, Knorr, and EnterElysium. Say hi, everyone.
Howdy.
Hello.
Greetings.
I don't remember whose turn it is.
I went last and had a lovely quiet time.
It's true. So it's the researchers here
Stop
to do this
saying
all.
it. Stop saying it.
It's always the scientists going to destroy the world with something.
Yeah.
They're not, like, people keep saying mad scientists. It's like a mad scientist. You don't ever see them doing any sort of hyper-deductive theory. So actually, it's just mad engineers.
It's true.
It's always
Hey,
engineers.
hey, let's not badmouth the engineers all of a sudden.
Engineers get stuff done, whether for good or evil, or just for fun.
Typical sciencey stuff, just bashing engineers for no reason.
Is that for me?
Well,
Only
let's
two
be
of them.
honest. Who drew up, like, the plans for the Death Star, right? They didn't put an exhaust port. It was probably the engineers or the contractors did it wrong, right?
Well, we only had, actual Empire bases to work with. Do you realize how hard it is to try and play Lego with normal planet-based bases and put them in the sky? It's difficult.
I'm just
Yeah, I'm not
imagining
an
the Death Star
engineer,
is made
so I
like
can't.
Tetris now.
So
How
I
do you
only need
rotate
two
this
of these.
Oh, you only need two.
Yeah, I have three reds.
Well,
So
cherry
it'll
pick
save
whichever
you an
ones you
action.
want.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one's the best one for you to keep. I'm not sure it makes much of a difference. I suppose you might want to keep Sydney. It's a bit out of the way.
Oh, I
don't
moved
know
them
what's-
over the discard pile and it ate them. What?
No, they're still here.
Oh, it looked on my screen like it
Anyway.
ate them.
I'm gonna leave you with Sydney in case you
Okay.
need to teleport to the ass end of the world, aka Australia.
And then I can give a yellow right now.
Well,
That works.
I don't need a yellow.
No, I can teleport to Sydney. Brian, you need
Yeah.
a yellow, don't you?
Oh, yes. That would
Oh,
be
yeah, 1-2
brilliant.
teleport to Sydney. Give 4 actions. Very slick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, maybe researchers aren't completely bad.
It's not only dispatchers who can organize plane tickets.
we did it. Kind of, partly.
So Briarstone gets a buy one get one
Oh, yeah, give me that. I want
something something. I can't finish the acronym.
Okay, let's not have an epidemic about it.
Go researcher, go researcher, go. First card.
that. Screwed us over.
Oh,
First
you did
impress us
curse
and then
it.
you just ruin it.
I knew it was going to happen.
Okay, so let's not pull London, Madrid, Washington, Toronto.
Yeah, no blue, no blue, no blue.
Stop jinxing it.
Isn't that all that's left is blue?
Already?
Now,
Are
there's a
you ready
lot
for
left.
this?
Yeah.
Johannesburg. Go Johannesburg.
Bangkok.
Oh!
Yes! That's one that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's got no
out the
dots.
way.
We're about to cure it.
About to cure, yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot of red cubes. It actually brings us... okay, here's the thing. It brings us down to 3 red cubes.
If we outbreak, we lose.
If we outbreak, we lose.
Yep.
And I'm drawing 3 cards, and we know there's a lot of red in there.
Yeah.
Son of a...
Reshuffle
Can we
and
remove
put-
cubes? Did we do the thing yet? Where No.
No, I
Briarstone
haven't.
can
I
remove
haven't.
2 cubes from something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would've
remove
removed
them.
them. I can
I-
remove 2 from Bangkok.
Does it
Well,
have to
no,
be
no,
the
no.
same
no.
city?
Can you
Tokyo,
do it in
Manila.
an epidemic? Wasn't there a thing where you couldn't do it in an epidemic?
No, you
We're
can't
not
do it
in
in the
epidemic.
infection phase. We're in the player phase at the moment.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
Right.
Phew. Okay.
Best
Briar,
idea?
does it have to be 2 cubes from the same city?
Let's see if it says.
I thought it was anywhere.
Any 2 cubes from the board.
Okay, I'm going to
Ah.
put 3 cubes in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Tokyo,
so
Manila?
it doesn't really matter which ones, as long as you remove one from a city with 3 cubes. So
Oh, Manila
yeah,
is
Tokyo,
closer
Manila's
to
fine.
us next turn, though, isn't it? No.
Oh, then get rid of Bangkok. Get one from Bangkok for sure.
Well. Here's the thing. Bangkok is not going to explode as much as Manila and Tokyo.
No.
It doesn't matter about explode as much. It matters about the number of cubes.
That's true. So Tokyo.
We need one that will not be 5.
Yeah.
1,
so
2, 3,
that's-
4. So Tokyo's 4, that's fine. Bangkok will kill us, because that's 5.
Yeah.
And Manila is also 5. So Manila and Bangkok, easy choice.
I agree. Give me that one.
I mean,
and give
Tokyo
me
will
that
put
one.
cubes places that have more cubes already, but yeah, I think this is a better way of doing it. Okay, so... I'll put up the infection rate. Luckily, it's still 3.
And then I'm drawing 3 cards from the...
Well, you got to discard Bangkok, shuffle the
Shuffle.
infection discard, and put them on top. And then, yeah, draw 3. All black, all black, all black.
Beijing.
Beijing brings us up to 3. I'll put that
Whoa.
down.
Oh,
Oh!
No, Santiago is fine. We don't have to worry about it.
It only
All right.
goes to Lima.
But it's not first world problems.
That's true. And third one, Istanbul. All right, so at least we got one black in there.
Ooh.
We're alive.
Yellow's still fine. Yellow's still relatively ignorable, honestly.
Yeah, it's no first world problem.
We do need to get a cube off Tokyo, which I can probably do on my turn. I should be able to go to Taipei, cure red, and then remove the stuff from Tokyo, which will be great.
Like, honestly, we can ignore Santiago because there are two epidemics left, right?
Yep.
And only if we draw Santiago on both of those epidemics before the end of the game does Santiago kill us.
Right, although if something else outbreaks as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3 outbreaks left, so unless we get an extra outbreak, or 2 extra outbreaks, we don't have to worry about Santiago, really. In theory.
So, turn 1, I'm going to move to Taipei. Turn 2, I'm going to deploy my 5 red cards, discard them,
Hooray!
And then
drop
Tokyo.
the red cure down. So now I've got 3 actions left. So
Tokyo.
I really have to get to Tokyo. So that's 1, 2, 3. Remove all the cubes from Tokyo.
Bam.
Good.
I hate it being single digit of cubes left.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing red can outbreak instantly. Because Beijing just went.
Yep. We just have to spend time to clear.
Now watch us draw a second epidemic.
Could be.
There are, what, 60 cards in the player deck?
Yeah,
No, it's
I did not
50
draw one.
52 cards
I
in the player
have
deck?
2 yellows in hand. I don't think it matters, but I do have 2 yellows.
No,
I guess I could use
yeah,
them. One of them's
base.
Lima. I could use them to get to Lima and remove something from Santiago if we were really worried.
Bryson, you're up to 5 yellows, right?
Correct, and nobody's actually currently at a clinic, so I can't just jump straight over there. I'm gonna have to make my moves.
Oh, New York. So Sydney's
York
back up
goes
to 3.
boom.
New York's back up to 3. It doesn't go boom.
Oh, doesn't
Oh,
go
no.
boom.
I just saw 3 there when I saw New York, so I guess you had already put it there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sydney's up to 3. New York's up to 3, but nothing went boom.
Okay.
I had a good turn.
So let's
Today
plan
was
for
a
blue.
good day.
Let's plan for blue. We can finish the game, but we need to finish blue. Yellow's in the bag. Ish. We're close enough.
We have
But
9
somehow
turns
we've gotta
left
get
at
the
the
blue
max.
Yep.
Based on the player cards.
Yeah.
Dispatch.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I think current. What is the
You have
the
to
odds
remove
of
one from
Sydney going boom again?
Well, I don't know what the odds are, but we definitely don't want to risk it, I think. We've got to
I
take
could-
1 cube off.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we take
actually,
all
you
of
take
them.
all 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm thinking if I did that, if I took 3 there, that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
Move myself to Taipei, that's 3. And then while I'm there, my 4th turn, I can make a cure for yellow.
You have
Yep.
5 yellow cards?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, freck, yeah. That's perfect. That's a great turn.
Yeah, that's why yellow's like, we don't have to really worry about the yellow all too much.
Right.
That's why we're just trying to rush the blue thing. And we have
Out of there.
2 rounds left.
I have no blue.
I
Okay,
have
so that's
2.
1. 2.
Come on.
Well,
Mine's
I've got 3 blue.
3.
Yeah.
I still
I
just
need to be near you. I don't know how I'm going to get near you, but I need to be near you.
Well, where's the researcher?
That's not a big problem. Well, I guess it's a slight problem, but I can build a research station on me as my last turn.
But then I'd need to go 1, 2 to Taipei, 3 to travel to you, 4 is only give you 1 card.
Yeah.
Somehow, I can teleport to black. Can you get to black?
I can get to Cairo.
Cairo.
I suppose
I can get
instead
to
of
Baghdad.
instead of curing Sydney, Briarstone could have just teleported you to New York, but actually no, that
I
doesn't
think
make
Sydney
sense
needed
because
to
the
be
operations
cured, though.
expert goes first anyway.
Yeah.
And yes, Sydney does need to be cured.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
go to Cairo, I can get to Baghdad. I have the card for Baghdad, and then I can move to you and give you 2 cards. The end of my go.
Well, I can go wherever I want because I can put a research station. Well, on 2 turns, I can go wherever I want
Oh yeah.
because I can
Okay.
put a research station down and then go
Provided
wherever.
you end up near Tehran or Baghdad.
I can
So-
I can go stand in Baghdad if we need to.
Well, how many cards are you going to be giving up, Elysium?
2.
Okay, so anywhere that you can reach in 2 turns.
Yeah. So basically, teleporting to one of those is a turn. Moving from them is a turn. So anywhere adjacent to Tehran or Baghdad.
Well, you can go stand. No, you can't go stand on me because that's another.
So why don't you go to Istanbul?
Yeah, like Where can you go on one turn?
One turn. Tehran,
Yeah.
Baghdad.
Okay, Tehran or Baghdad. Baghdad seems better. For me.
So like, you can do whatever you want for 2 turns. Build a research station with turn 3. Turn 4, teleport to Istanbul.
1, 2,
That'd work.
3. Well, what I can do is I can move a cube from New York, go use the research station at Atlanta. But then again, we have 2 research stations. I might as well splurge. And just, I feel like removing one from New York is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that as my first turn. And then we'll build a research station in New York. And then...
Question.
Yep.
So you're moving first now. I didn't draw any cards, first of all. And also didn't do the infection deck.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope.
Then you should probably do that.
Yeah.
Before we do anything.
Yeah, I thought you guys would just
No,
hypothesizing.
Oh, wow.
Clear
Yeah,
out what to
that's
do.
going to change things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would just kind of figure out some things. I'm like, probably should mention this now. Okay, no. So there's oh damn it.
well.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Lagos, it's fine.
I'll put 1 cube there. That brings us up to 3.
Paris
Paris
fine.
is fine. Brings us up to 3. Delhi,
Nice.
we ignore completely.
Luke, who has not made an epidemic.
Did you draw your player cards as well?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just drew 2 of them.
And
I
there was no
also
epidemic.
have no.
Okay, so I will celebrate by removing a cube from New York and then being like, I don't care about you, New York. I'm moving. Going to Baghdad, and
1, 2, 3,
and
4.
that's gonna cost me a card. So I'm gonna discard Cairo because I don't need it.
Okay.
And hang on.
Well, you could have just.
Yeah, I should have removed another cube, shouldn't I?
Well, yeah. Either you can remove a cube, or you don't have to discard a card to get the Baghdad. I guess remove an extra cube is
It's
probably better.
Yeah.
We really don't
I mean,
need black cards, so.
No.
Like,
So
yeah.
I'm removing an extra from New York. So what I did was 2 cubes from New York, build a research station, then flying to Baghdad because I can go wherever I want. And that's my turn. So now I pull some cards.
It's gonna
Oh,
hurt.
sweet.
Yeah. All right.
No, and I'm going to pull the second card just because
Yeah.
that's the first card. Oh, that's a red. Okay.
Okay. No blue. No blue. No blue.
Please.
Okay.
no, Blue.
It'll be blue.
uh,
Half the blue world is covered.
Whoa!
Oh!
Score!
Fine. Totally fine.
I'll prop 3 cubes on Miami. Not first world problems.
It's just Miami. It's just 4.
Although we are down to single digits, and there's
more
3 possible
importantly-
explosions.
Shouldn't the infection rate go up to 4?
Yes, you're right.
Oh, damn it.
Now shit's gonna be cray cray.
This is
Okay.
why this is a great game, because you end up running at the end, even if you've had a fairly good session.
Okay. Here we go. First card. Fuck.
Oh!
Bollocks!
No.
Okay, so that brings us up to 6 on the outbreaks,
Yep, done.
and then we put down a crap ton of cubes.
5.
Essen, Milan, not Istanbul. Algiers, Madrid, London.
Single digits.
Okay,
Oh.
next.
Next. Santiago.
That brings us up to 7 on the counter. 1 more outbreak and we lose. That only puts a cube down on Lima, which isn't terrible, but it's the outbreak counter.
Okay, here we
We
go.
lose because of the
Go
yellow.
black. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
1 more
Okay.
outbreak and we're F'd.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
only have to cure blue. If we cure blue, we
Sydney.
win instantly.
Sydney.
There's a 50-50 chance of drawing
Wait.
another epidemic
Oh,
before the
there's
end of the game.
4.
I
I
think.
forgot there's 4 outbreaks. Okay, Sydney, or not 4 infections.
Yeah.
Sydney's fine, though.
Yep.
I have Paris, London, and Madrid blue cards, as well as a Miami card. I can.
I think
Well, what I think we are like.
Wait,
enter
you have
these-
3 blues?
I do.
Yeah, but you drew them. You drew
No,
them
no,
at the end of your turn, didn't you?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
so Dispatcher, who goes before the operations expert, has 3 blues.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
I'm
seems like
just going
high
to give
price.
my cards to Briar. Why would I bother waiting the extra turn?
That's
Yeah.
true. And he's had a research station too.
I mean, not that that really matters, because you can get to a research station anyone's go now, because we've got so many of them. But-
Yeah, but it's less.
Yeah, that's all. So
And it means he can cure it, and then he can move people around more.
So
My
as
go?
long as we don't lose on the research turn or the generalist turn, we will win as soon as we get to the dispatcher.
As long as.
That's a big ask. Though.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of possible outbreaks.
there's about a 4% chance of drawing another epidemic because we've got one left, and that will kill us.
Yep, we'll be done. Absolutely.
I'm going to draw
We're
my
so
cards
close.
now.
All right.
Special
so close.
event.
It doesn't matter.
Um,
One quiet night.
I'll put it on the board. New assignment. Any player may discard their current roll card and select a new one from the unused ones in the. That's not useful at this stage.
It is actually.
Oh, select a new
for
one.
me.
Select it.
Yeah, so I
Quill,
can
do
be
you
a
want to be a
medic.
medic?
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like the operations expert, you're not going to get another turn. So the
That's
only
true.
question is if it would be better for me to be a medic.
Yeah.
It probably
Would it?
would.
Right
Uh,
now,
where
we
are
don't
you?
have
You're
to
in
full
Tokyo.
cure anything. It might be just a question of enough actions
Do,
to get
do
rid
you
of
have do you have any yellow cards?
I do. I can go to. Oops, that's the wrong hand. I
Because
can go to Buenos Aires and Lima. I can go to Lima, go to Santiago, remove a cube from there.
Well, you don't have to go to Santiago, but you kind
Santiago's
of want to
already
go to
gone.
Miami though.
Doesn't really make. Oh, because Miami's hasn't gone by yet.
Miami
Exactly.
has already gone. It was the one that outbroke.
We've had.
Oh
it
no, it
wrong.
went back in.
Yeah.
So you're right.
But you're near Beijing. Beijing needs to go.
Okay, but I'm saying I don't think it makes any difference for me to become a medic. It's probably better to have the extra action right now because it's
Yeah,
only about
'cause you only
moving
need to remove
at least
one.
one cube. There's not another role that would make a difference. I
That
think
said,
here.
medic means you don't, because we've got a cure for red. You don't need to take an action to do anything. You
We
just
have a
walk
cure
through.
for yellow too, if people are forgetting that.
The troubleshooter is interesting. At the start, oh, it's your turn start. So no, you can do the assignment now because at the start of my turn, I could peek at the top 4 cards of the infection draw pile. Oh, it's just
Yeah.
peek. It doesn't let me change anything.
Yeah, but that still means we can change
Know
what our
which
plan
ones.
is for that turn. We know if we're going to lose or win.
Right. So that's
probably a good
maybe
idea.
the best thing.
But is it worth the cost of a turn though?
Yeah, because it's turns better spent because we know we know for a fact what either is gonna kill us. So
That's probably better. I'm not like mathing out everything, but I'm assuming it would be better if I turned into a troubleshooter.
yeah.
So go ahead.
Well, there you go. New assignment. You're a troubleshooter.
Okay.
And
Not
I'm gonna draw
gonna
my
shoot
next card. It's not an epidemic.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wait. Player cards. Okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, Lagos, we
No.
lose.
Okay. Okay.
Happens all the
Oh
time.
man.
Ready for the infections?
Oh, so 4 infections.
You ready for this?
No.
We're effed.
Go anyway.
No,
We're
we're fine.
Game over.
Really?
No!
That's it. We're done. It's over. Go home.
How much is it? Game over. How much? It's Miami, Lagos,
Which also explodes.
which also
Yeah.
explodes. It's New York, which doesn't. Beijing, which does.
Which
Yeah,
does.
Triple. I can't believe first world problems killed us.
oh. Oh, that's what we get for ignoring the not the first world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's Santiago. It's fine. Santiago's not going to kill us. No.
Well, it didn't technically. Miami did.
That's
Goddamn it,
true.
Florida.
Santiago only added 2 extra outbreaks, which actually wouldn't have made a difference. We still would have lost here. With 2 fewer outbreaks from Santiago, we'd still be dead right now.
Yeah.
I think what we should take from this is that it was EnterElysium that drew the cards.
I'm a
Clearly,
Cylon, guys. I
Clearly.
win the game.
clearly not a competent deck drawer.
No.
Probably a Cylon.
Did you remember to rub the top of the deck before you drew the cards? I don't think so.
Damn it.
Ah.
And the thing is, I'm thinking mathematically, there's actually no way to avoid it because the last epidemic didn't shuffle like that many cards back
No.
in, so we were seeing the same cards really, really quickly.
Yeah.
And going 4 deep makes it really,
Yeah.
really bad.
So
I mean,
close, though.
We were playing on impossible difficulty. I think we got fairly far. We were,
Dude.
2 turns off winning?
There's a higher difficulty.
Hmm?
Yeah, because we were playing with 6 epidemic cards. You
Yeah.
can technically play with 7.
I didn't know there was 7. I thought there was only 6. I thought it was 4, 5, and 6.
Let's see what's left in this.
I
deck here.
think On the Brink suggested that like 7 is
Oh.
impossible because it's
Yeah.
easy,
Wow.
medium, hard, and then impossible.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's
An epidemic would have gone on your turn anyway, Quill.
Oh, the rapid vaccine would have been freaking amazing.
Oh, no,
too,
it wouldn't have gone. It would have been Dispatcher, because that's player cards.
which we would have won by that point anyway.
Yeah, so that'd been fine.
But like, if we check the infection deck, well, that would have been fine. That would have been fine. Manila, I think, actually would have been okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And Shanghai would have been fine as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
even
so-
if we'd flipped the things, though, and like I'd drawn that and you'd drawn mine, you wouldn't have been able to do anything about mine. Too many things, too dispersed.
Right, I thought we couldn't have gotten rid of all three.
No.
And we only had one more outbreak to go.
I think the game was just lulling us into that false sense of security and then just decided, hammer down.
Well, we
you're
had a
dead.
slow start. We were saying that. We had all the special event cards, and special events are powerful, but we were very slow getting our first cure.
Yeah, you really need your special event cards to hold the game back while, it's trying to kill you later on, and you want your cards to be able to get the cure first of all.
Yeah.
But I like it. Like the loss, when you have the losses, it's always nice when they just dogpile on you at the end. We're like, well, it went so well, and then it turned horrible.
It's a game that really does, just because of the mechanics of how the redrawing, the shuffling, and putting back on top, like it really does ramp up really nicely.
Mm-hmm. No, I enjoyed this game quite a lot.
Yeah.
It sucks that we lost, but it was tight game.
I bet you in like retrospect, if we analyze everything, knowing the future, we probably could have worked out a win. But I feel like we did play generally relatively well. There may have been a few boneheaded moves here and there, but overall not too bad.
Yeah, I think we were pretty efficient in our movement.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure out what we want to play next time.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity.
We might have to go to something different. Cards Against Humanity, yeah.
If people have suggestions, put them in the comments. It's helpful if it's on Vassal or there's.
It's also helpful if it doesn't take like 8 hours to play. What's that like? That big space game? It's like what? It's like Twilight Imperium or whatever.
Yeah.
It takes
I want to play that
7 days to play.
I mean, yeah. Like every time I look at that, I'm like, yeah, that would be amazing. But I actually have stuff to do.
Yeah, ain't nobody. I don't have time to play that in real life, where it tends to be a little bit faster and less like finicky. And you don't have to put in cuts for episodes and things. God.
And there's so much on the board. Like you need like a 4K display YouTube video to be able to see everything.
Yeah. So it has to be practical, but Cards Against Humanity, Small World is pretty good. I hope people would like Ticket to Ride. I love playing that game, but I'm not sure it's quite.
It's won so many awards, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's one of the board games that got me back into board gaming because it's such a good. I mean, it's a fun game and it's a great gatekeeper game. Like if you've got friends that don't play that many board games or are scared of board games and just want to play
it's
more
the gateway
social
drug
games.
of board gaming world.
Exactly.
I don't know how long it takes to play Dominion. That's something I gotta check out. That's like the deck building game that I know is supposed to be really, really good.
Well, I'll tell you after the video's done.
All right, we'll have a discussion about it. Everyone, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've subscribed to everyone's channel for some awesome content, and we'll see you guys next time.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Stay non-infected.
That's about as good as anybody could say.